I said, now downrange here, we have in the center, we have a tall person holding a child, right, with a knife to his throat or whatever you might want to call it. And then on the left, you got somebody ducked down behind a person. So all that's exposed is his head and his shoulder. And if we have to make that shot, normally we wouldn't do that. Somebody's holding a hostage, we don't want to shoot the hostage or take the chance of shooting the hostage. But if he's about to cut that person or he's flipping out and he's going to kill him and you have to take the shot, then you may have to. So we train on shooting small and hitting small. All right, if all I have is his head on that left target, that's where I'm going to put my round. Right, and not get that hostage.
And do you do this drill you're about to do? Do you go for speed or accuracy or just putting that threat down? Probably speed, right?
Yeah, you want to do it fast, but not out of control. It's about controlling what you're doing, because again, if you do it too fast or just haphazardly, hitting that hostage is most likely what's going to happen, because you got everything. You got to consider you might be standing still. He may be standing still initially, but you go to take that shot, and he takes that little jog to the right or left. Now you done shot the hostage in the face. So again, like I said, normally we wouldn't shoot the hostage or shoot if there's a hostage in the situation. But again, it just depends on the circumstances and how you feel or what you feel you need to do at that moment in the circumstance. This kind of work initially, you got, if we're dealing with hostage scenarios, if you want to call it, right? We don't want to do it from 10, 15 yards out, because most likely you'll be up on the person. So your shot, your deviation is way less because you're closer to the problem. I wouldn't try it from back here unless he didn't see me. If he didn't know I was here, that's one thing. But we want to be closer to the threat if you're even going to think about shooting with somebody in the way or near you, near the problem. So this is probably a more realistic zone. This is all I have. Like I said, normally we wouldn't be dealing with this. I'm not going to try and shoot somebody with a hostage. But if you really think he's going to kill this person and you have to do something to stop this, he's waving the gun around, and maybe I'll wait till he takes the gun off of that person, right, and get them to drop down, and then try to calm down. You got to calm down, right? I'll move my partner out of the way, right, however I can, right? You're going to get him out of the way, draw, and clear. Now see, even as fast as I did that, like I said, all I had was his head and his shoulder, and that's where I put him. See, like I said, it's controlling what you're doing.
So you're not looking to necessarily bang out a whole round, a bunch of shots, just two or three good, clean shots.
Yeah, 2 or 3 shots that are effective to get him to stop what he's doing. Now at that point, you saw I brought the gun back and I was ready, right, after I fired. Right now, most likely you hit a guy twice, he's gonna kind of stop. He might let go of his hostage at that point. Then I might come back out and continue. But again, I got him off of the problem at that point. Now again, normally we're not gonna deal with a hostage problem like that, right? Because it is considerably dangerous. You don't want to hit your hostage.